Hypnotherapy for phobias. Does it work? Hey there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Zaki. And today we're diving headfirst into something that honestly used to freak me out just thinking about it. Phobias. You know, those random, irrational fears that make you feel like you're starring in your own personal horror movie? Whether it's spiders flying, public speaking, or clowns. Why are clowns always terrifying? Phobias are real, and they can take over your life. But here's the twist. I decided to try something a little out of the box to deal with fear. Hypnotherapy. Yep, hypnosis. The same thing people think is all about swinging watches and making you dance like a chicken. But what if it's not a gimmick? What if it's a powerful tool to rewire fear straight from the source? Your subconscious. So today, we're asking the big question. Can hypnotherapy actually cure phobia? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Buckle up, because what I found might surprise you. Let's start with the basics. A phobia isn't just being a little scared of something. It's more like your brain throws a full-blown emergency response at a totally harmless situation. Your body freaks out, sweating, racing heart, shaky hands, when there's no real danger. And here's the kicker. You know it's irrational. But that doesn't stop it from hijacking your nervous system. Maybe you avoid elevators at all costs, even if it means climbing 12 flights of stairs. Or you cancel vacations just to avoid getting on a plane. Or maybe the mere thought of a dentist sends you spiraling. That's a phobia. Intense, persistent, and often completely illogical fear. And it's not just in your head, it's in your body, your reflexes, your wiring. Phobias are more common than you might think. According to the American Psychiatric Association, about 9% of adults in the U.S. will experience a specific phobia at some point. So if you've got one, you're definitely not alone. The real question is, what can you do about it? Okay, let's clear something up right now. Hypnotherapy is not what you see in comedy clubs or Vegas stage shows. No one's making you bark like a dog or forget your own name. Real hypnotherapy is a psychological technique that taps into the subconscious, the part of your mind where your fears and habits are stored. During a session, a hypnotherapist uses gentle, guided relaxation to help you enter a deeply focused, almost meditative state. You're still awake, you're still in control, but you're super tuned into your inner thoughts. It's like your brain becomes a high-def TV, and the therapist is helping you change the channel from fear to calm. Once you're in that state, the therapist can help you rewrite those old scripts running in your brain. The ones that say, planes are dangerous, or everyone will laugh at you if you speak in public. And instead, replace it with thoughts like, I am safe, or I speak with confidence. It's not brainwashing, it's brain retraining. So, how does this play out in real life? Let's say you've got a paralyzing fear of flying. You want to travel, visit friends, go on vacation. But every time you even think about booking a ticket, your stomach drops. Sound familiar? In hypnotherapy, you'd go into that focused state and mentally walk through a calm, peaceful flight, guided by the therapist. You'd feel what it's like to board the plane, take off, fly through the sky, and land safely, all while staying relaxed. The goal is to retrain your brain to associate flying with calmness instead of fear. Sometimes, therapists even go deeper, back to the root of the fear. Maybe you had a traumatic flight as a kid. Maybe someone you trusted said planes weren't safe. In hypnotherapy, you can revisit those moments, but with a sense of safety and control that allows you to reprocess the memory in a way that feels empowering, not terrifying. It's almost like emotional time travel. And when done right, it can have a seriously transformative effect. So is this just placebo, or is there real science backing it up? Turns out there is. Studies published in journals like Contemporary Hypnosis and the International Journal of Clinical and Experimental Hypnosis show that hypnotherapy can significantly reduce symptoms of specific phobias. It's particularly effective when paired with other forms of therapy like CBT. One study I came across looked at people with fear of flying, and after a few hypnosis sessions, over 80% reported flying with minimal or no anxiety. Another study found that people with needle phobias responded well to hypnosis and experienced less physical distress when facing injections. And brain scans? Those have shown changes in how the amygdala, the brain's fear center, responds after hypnosis. So yes, this isn't just woo-woo. It's neuroscience at work. Let me share a couple real stories that totally blew my mind. One woman I interviewed hadn't ridden in an elevator in over 15 years. After just 3 hypnotherapy sessions, she was not only riding elevators again, she was doing it alone without panic. Game changer. Another guy I talked to had a brutal fear of public speaking. He would get physically ill just thinking about it. After doing a handful of sessions, not only did he get through his first company presentation, he actually started volunteering for speaking gigs. He said it felt like someone hit the reset button on his fear response. Now, not everyone sees results that fast. Some people need more sessions. Some use it alongside other tools like meditation, journaling, or exposure therapy. But the bottom line is, for many people, hypnotherapy isn't just helpful, it's life-changing. So, should you try it? If your phobia is holding you back in life, and if traditional methods haven't worked for you, then yes, hypnotherapy is absolutely worth exploring. It's safe, drug-free, and in many cases, surprisingly quick. But it only works if you're open to it. If you walk in thinking this is BS, your brain will likely resist it. But if you go in with curiosity and a willingness to try, you might just unlock something powerful. Just make sure you choose a certified hypnotherapist. Do your homework. Check reviews. Make sure they're licensed and legit. The relationship you build with them matters, and a good one will guide you safely through the process without pushing you into anything uncomfortable. All right, friends, that's our deep dive into the weird, wonderful, and seriously effective world of hypnotherapy for phobias. Whether you're afraid of flying snakes, crowds, or clowns, there might be a path forward that doesn't involve years of struggle or avoiding the things you love. If you found this helpful, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're into exploring the mind, finding tools to overcome fear, and unlocking your best self, make sure you subscribe to the channel at Zaki and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and maybe give hypnotherapy a try. Who knows? It might just set you free.